Wow, wow, wow. How are you doing, my people? I hope you're doing fine. It's been quite long since we were last here. I missed you a lot, but I could not do any video. I think it's now for 2 weeks. And during that time, much has happened, but I'm back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. You're pushing on. I hope you've been following the videos and thank you for your comments. The comments have been checking on them time and again. And generally, thank you so much for being here up to now. So I don't know even how to begin today's video, but it's just to tell you that I will be back, and every question that you will be asking on the comment section, I will be very willing to answer and to answer them punctually. So feel free to once again type your comments and I'll be here to handle them. Now, let's begin this way. The visa bulletin for the month of March, as you all know, is already out, but we just saw some slight changes in the numbers. Like, for example, for Africa, it only leapt from 40,000 to 45,000. That's only a leap of 5,000. For Asia, it just leapt by about 200. And for Europe, only 1,500. So that's not a big leap generally. And there is a reason behind that. And that's in the plain sight simply shows us that the cutoff that were previously set have not been fully met, or they were not fully met within that 1 month period. So there was no need for a huge increase in the cutoff numbers. So if we have time, we shall come and discuss into details about the visa bulletin for the month of March. But for now, that is about that. But now I want to bring to your attention of another tool, a new tool on our website. As you people know, we have a website, and that new tool was long time in coming. And this tool will enable you to know the highest case number that has been interviewed at your local embassy, and also the highest case number that has been scheduled for an interview. In other words, that has received a second notification letter at your local embassy. So that tool, you find it on the website, and the website is on the description of every video. And here is the tool. It was long time in coming, but it's finally here. And you can search for any embassy that you want to check on. For example, Islamabad. If you click search on the embassy that you've typed, then you can get the highest case that has been interviewed for this one, and also the highest case with the 2NL. And this will tell you of the position that you are in. When can you get your second notification letter? This is just one of the tools that we have here. We have another one to analyze the position of your case number. I know majority of you know of this, where you insert your case number and you get the position. Is it safe? Is it not safe? Where does it lie? We have this one where you can check your country's high school equivalent that will qualify you for the DV lottery application. We have this new one here where you can check the current case number that has been interviewed and the current case number with the 2NL, and therefore you can gauge when you can probably get your second notification letter. We have this other tool here, the countdown to the DV Lottery 2025 results. And as you can see, we only have 78 days remaining and 20 hours. The time is really running, and soon we shall be checking the results of the winners. And then finally, we have this other tool here where you can gauge the performance of your embassy. So these are the tools that we currently have, and they are very useful for you. So come visit this website and gauge your position. Just select whichever tool you want to use and use it. And then let me answer one or two questions here. And the one that I want to start with is, it says here, I'm a new subscriber. I thank you for the educative content. Kindly do me a favor and answer this question of mine. My name in the degree certificate is different order compared to high school and primary certificates. Will an affidavit of name still apply to my case to be on the safe side? Sure enough, if there is some misalignment or some misarrangement of names on different certificates, different documents, it's better to have an affidavit of name just to be on the safe side. Some people might have two names on one document, but three names on the other documents. To be on the safe side, just get an affidavit of name to prove this. And I always tell you, just be well prepared for the interview. It's better to be overly prepared than to be less prepared and be put to 221G visa refusal or get the visa denied. Thanks, this is impactful. Please help with these questions. After being awarded the visas as a family, can the primary applicant immigrate to the United States first and the derivatives to follow later within the specified period? Surely yes. If you don't have enough money to move with your derivatives during the first time, you can first go as the principal applicant and then let your derivatives join you within that specified period. That is very okay and very safe. And then, can one also change the hosting address before they immigrate? Surely yes. Remember, there are 3 points or 3 times when you can change or where you can change the host's details. The first one is by unlocking the DS260 form and putting in the new hosts. The second time is doing it at the embassy. You change it at the embassy during the interview. And the third way is at the point of entry. When you have received your visas, they have been approved, then you move to the US at the point of entry where you land to go through the clearance. At that point, you can change the host's details. And then I have a question. My passport and birth certificates have 3 names, but my WASEC has only my first and last name. Is there any problem during my interview? It should not cause any problem, but remember, some embassies have caused some problems due to that. So it should not be a problem, but since some embassies have shown some tendencies of bringing issues from this, just get an affidavit of name to support this. That affidavit of name, you just swear before a court or before a lawyer that the person holding these names is the same as the person holding the other names. That will help you to be on the safe side. And then we have this important question here. Thanks immensely for the education. Please, I'm just a new subscriber and I have a question. My email address, which I used for the DV Lottery application 2025, has been blocked. What if I'm selected? I'm not permitted to create a new email, is it? No. The answer is you are absolutely allowed to open a new email, and that's what you are exactly supposed to do. Just get a different email, get a new email, and if you get selected while filling the DS260 form, insert that new email. The email is just for the purpose of communication. So change it during the DS260 form. That is what you're supposed to do. No problem with that at all. And then we have this one. I've been following your videos since I received my 2NL I can admit that your videos prepared me better for my interview. I'm delighted that everything turned out successful. Thank you very much. I'm therefore more than willing to share my interview experience. Thank you again. Yeah, you hear this. This is a testimony of a successful interview. Congratulations to you. I thought I saw some question about a spouse. Someone was asking whether he can unlock the DS260 form to insert the newly wedded wife's information, or to create a DS260 for the spouse. And the answer would be that you are supposed to do that. As long as your number is not current, you are supposed to request KCC to unlock your DS260 form and create another one for your spouse. But if the time is already up and your case number is current, what are you supposed to do? You are not supposed to worry at all. So long as that marriage was legal, was legit, it was not on the basis of fraud, there's nothing to worry. They will go through your documents, and simply because your documents, they show very well that you got married after your case has become current, then there will be no issues. What you'll do, you'll just create a DS260 at the embassy during the interview, add the details of your spouse. And by saying so, I mean you should also come with everything that pertains your spouse during the interview if you are in that scenario. So if you married after your numbers become current, prepare all the documents to sufficiently support this marriage, and it should not be fraudulent. If you don't have any evidence of an existing relationship before you applied or before you won, if you don't have sufficient proof of that existing relationship, it might be so hard for you because it might be considered a fraud that you won the DV lottery and then you organized for a marriage so that you might go with this spouse to the United States. So if you don't have any evidence, then it might be too hard for you. But if you have enough evidence, then it's okay. You don't have nothing to worry about. So I want to do a live video with you people. This was just an introductory video after a long stay out, and I cannot handle everything here. Many videos are coming from now on, and I'll be organizing a live video to handle your questions in real time. So thank you guys for sticking around. It is very important that you subscribe. So thank you, share the video, please give it a like, and let's meet in the next video.